Today we are going to look into two scenarios. How the non-Christian, they see the church, and how people that attend the church, how they feel the church. Hello everyone. I welcome you to Arena of Healing. In this place, you wake up smiling. You feel no hands and your bundle is being removed.
Doors closing.
John chapter 10 verse 16 says, "Other sheep I have, which I must bring to this fold. They shall hear my voice, and there will be one fold and one shepherd." Self-awareness. It is one of the key to emotional intelligence, and also it is key for personal growth. There is a generational gap between non-Christian and Christian. The younger you are and the more unchurched you are, the less faithful you will see church. The older you are and the more church you are, the more favor you will see church. Favor you will see church. Second Corinthians 13 verse 5 says, "Examine yourself to see whether you are in Christ." It is hard to solve the problem you don't know that you have. But once you realize that you have a problem, you can easily address it. I have spent much of my life in church, and also it's unbeliever. I know what non-church people say about church. They simply say it is not great. Of recent, I took a course and I was able to have interaction with some young people. People that knew me, they will know that I have PhD in interaction. God really gave me the strength, because I believe that everyone has something that makes them to be great. Everyone has some capacity in their life that make them unique. I have something that I am lacking, that I know I don't have. And for this reason, I love to interact with people. I met young men and ladies who was once being a church people, and 70% of them says church is not great. Do you believe that only 21% of non-church people have a positive thinking of the church? Have you ever met anyone before that you will say Happy New Year, that the person will think that, see another year, it is also a Christian? Generally speaking, those who attended church appreciate the benefit they have enjoyed so far in the church. Sincerely speaking, I will be one of them that really appreciates what church have done for them, if we can get it right. My pastor said something last week, and one of those things that says is that preaching is good, but practicing what you are preaching, it is the best way that the Christian can live. New generation people, they believe that church have detached themselves from the real problem that is facing the world. Some says church and the pastor, they are not relevant to them. Some even believe that church pastor, they are out of touch for the needs of their community. Others even believe that pastors, they are judgmental. Church and the pastors, they are only believe in the growth of their church, not for the transformations of their community. Some youth of this generation, they say they have withdrawn from going to church because the stories of pastor being abused their member, it has made them to withdraw themselves from going to church. Here is the challenges. Church can never reach the world, the community, that the next generation does not believe that you care about them. A deep investment of health and well-being of people, it will make the church to usher them to the hope and the love of Christ. Let us think of this. This is how the people that bring the religion to Africa, this is how they offer people to the hope and the love of Christ. I think this generation, we have forgotten how the faith was being delivered to our hand. I know a Deborah in my local church that approached me with love, care, and smile when I step into this land. She feed me, she clothes me, and she was able to give me the hope and love of gospel. Glory be to God. Here I am today. I am able to raise as many as I have the capacity in my own environment. And I am praying to God to give more blessing to my life, ministry, and home, so that I can bless and raise many according to my own capacity. Many may even be thinking that they need to have millions of dollars to raise people, to help people. If we cannot give out $1 to people, even when we have billions of dollars, we will not be able to reach out to people. Brother Paul says something in the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 5. Paul says, not that we are sufficient of ourselves to think of anything of ourselves, but our sufficiency is of God. Why the Christians that attended the church think positive of church? 50% of today's youth, they believe that the church has been harsh to them, abused, and the church, they are judgmental. These are not the qualities that people are expecting from Christians. But too often, that is what Christians have showed them. In this case, what can we do? I think what the Christian needs to do, it is not a better prayer. It is the life changes. It is not about getting mad at non-Christians who don't see the better side of them or the potential that the church have. Instead, repentance, humility, and reconciliation, it is a better place for us to start. One of the most important things that the church and the individual can do is to be the opposite side of what non-believer they are hearing about church. I think the cure for this problem is to be loving, to be kind, embracing each other's, to be genuine. This week I attended the class, and one of my sisters said that it is good for us to learn to be quiet. I have a class, and in that class we are talking about learn to be quiet. Although quietness, it is good, but it is God that make introverts that also make an extrovert. All of us, we can never be the same. God has fashions everyone to their own uniqueness. So it is good to embrace each other's with love, compassionate. For the conclusions of my program, I think to be genuine, to embrace each other's, to live in love, it is the best place for all of us to start from. Have a wonderful day, and I say, God bless you.